Hello, hello, hello. My name is Denim. You already know who it is. You're on my channel. Thank you for popping by, stopping by. You know what we talking about today. I'm with Sebastian. Sebastian, introduce yourself to the people.
Okay. Hi y'all. Y'all know me. I'll be here all the time. Y'all can go support my channel too, Sebastian Minaj. Per. No, but we're here to give our opinion and probably make some people mad. So let's do this.
Not make people mad. We're not first of all, hold on, y'all. We're not in the business of making people mad. It's just opinions. Like, don't be mad
Yeah,
over
it's
an
just
opinion. You
opinions,
know what I'm
but
talking
my
about? It's
opinion
just
is my
opinion.
opinion. So if you're gonna be mad, that's gonna be on you because it's my
Oh,
opinion.
now, okay. So today, you already know what we're talking about. It's in the title. We're talking about the BET Awards. And we're also going to be talking about, just BET in general. But that's what we're going to start off with, the BET Awards. We want to talk about those performers, right? And we haven't seen everybody's. We didn't watch the BET Awards. I don't watch award shows anymore. I just watch the performances like when they upload them. Um,
Right. On YouTube or
so
something like that.
Right. So okay, so I don't even know if you watched this one, but one of the ones I watched was Fat Joe and Remy Ma.
For 2023,
Yes.
I looked
And
all throughout YouTube and could not find a record of their performance.
it's literally on BET. But the thing is, like, you really don't have to look for it. It says Fat Joe and Remy Ma take us to the boroughs of 2000s New York City, but they didn't even perform a song from the 2000s. They performed all the way up. Like, why didn't you perform Conceited and one of their other few hits, mini hits, or what however hits
Oh.
they have. Yeah, so
Oh.
Remy Ma like walked on stage like she didn't know where she was going. And then like the song played and then she rapped it and they just like walked around. Like it really wasn't a big spectacle at all. It was very much just they walked on stage and started performing.
Mhm.
And that's enough on that. We're gonna move on. I just I just wanted to, if you'd seen it, you could talk about it. If not, that's fine.
Well, she
Um,
hasn't released music in a while, so good for her.
Yes, she has in the morning come, in the morning come. You remember that?
I do.
When the morning come.
I don't think she remembers it.
I don't, ooh. Okay. Did
Hmm.
you see Callie's? Is that how you pronounce her name? Callie with the three
Callie.
eyes?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Did,
Callie. Hmm.
did you see hers?
Hmm.
What you think of? What you
Oh,
think
I thought you
about
were
it?
gonna. I liked hers.
Oh,
I thought,
okay.
and I really appreciated her mic was on because some of these rappers mics weren't on, which is kind of weird. But yeah, I thought hers was decent. She had one of the she didn't have a main performance. She only had one of the side performances, which was isn't bad.
I
But I
mean, it was
thought
still on. Wasn't it still in the same building though?
it was in the same building. It was in the
I
same
mean,
building, but
yeah.
I
So
think this
yeah,
is like the
that's not bad
thing.
at all.
Yeah,
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Right before
I
commercials.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's good. I liked her performance. I liked that her mic was on. You could clearly hear her. So her breath control, I could I could hear her very well. It wasn't spectacular, but with her not being a main, I could see her just having dancers doing what she did. So, you know, more power to her.
Yeah.
But what did you
I
think
will
about
say I feel like overall, like we're gonna get into everybody's, but I feel like the sets could just be bigger. Like I felt like it was just cheaply done. Overall the BET Awards. But for her performance, I mean it was one of the side ones. It was cute, it was all right. I don't like the song. So it wasn't like I was watching to hear the song. I was just more so watching to I guess support.
it? Mhm.
Um uh and I mean, she looked good. She was moving around. She had good breath support. I feel like you said, the mic was on. But other than that, I mean, it's something like you watch once and I don't think you'll watch it again.
Right. If I'm
Yeah, it
picking
was
that,
very much any female rapper, anybody could have walked out and done that exact same performance to a totally
Right.
different song.
If
It's
I'm a
not like there was
fan and I
anything
had
that.
if I'm a fan and I had to choose between listening to that version or the pre-recorded version, the audio, I would just go with the audio.
Well, I feel like for most rappers that's true anyways. But yeah,
Mm,
I get.
maybe for some, but go ahead.
Okay. So then we're gonna move on to Lola Brooke. Did you watch
Mhm.
hers? Did you
I
see
did.
her? Okay, so I'm gonna
Yeah,
say
you can go first.
basically for me, I'm gonna say the same thing. It was cute. I think she did. I think the difference is because of the type of song that she had. She brought a lot more energy.
Mhm.
I
And
think
she worked with
performance.
Tiana Taylor for
Yeah, right. I would say overall, she was just a bit more entertaining when it came to stage performance. Even if I don't think per se she danced as much, I can't remember. Maybe she did actually. But what I would say is I feel like the dance kind of like was more that fit her personality,
Mhm.
and fit the song, and she had a lot of energy. I don't know. It's to me they were like very similar performances,
They
so it
were.
really came down to who was performing it better. And I
Mhm.
think Lola did a really good job commanding the stage, especially since she's like 4'0".
Mhm. And I will say that I wanna say this is one of the first performances I've really seen Callie get a stage like this.
Hmm.
So I would see Lola Brooke doing better since Lola Brooke has done more festivals and stuff like that. And again, working with Tiana Taylor doing your artist development, Tiana knows how to kill it. So if Tiana's doing stuff for you to help you out, I could see her being a little bit more um prepared, I guess to say.
Okay, well, if that's all, we're gonna move on. Is that all? Is that all?
Yeah, I mean, I liked it. It was decent, regular. It was regular, but it was good. So,
All right. So then, the next person I see. Hold on, I need to burp.
I burp. Ooh,
Okay, I'm
burp.
back. Shut your mouth. Okay, so the next person up is Ice Spice. She had like a whole performance thing. Um, and I know a lot of people were like, "She's just a pretty face because this was bland and da da da." But I liked it. I thought it was fine. I liked all three, I guess, sets. Like when she came down from like the basketball court, I thought that was cute. I mean, it
Mhm.
wasn't like anything groundbreaking, but I don't expect that. I thought it was cute. Her at the bodega. Again, I thought it was cute. She moved a lot. I felt like there were parts. I felt like there were parts of her performance where the mic was on, and then parts of her performance where the mic wasn't.
Mhm.
Um, I don't really know, but the parts that I thought were, or that in my head are like, yeah, yeah, she definitely was. She had very good breath support. And I remember one of her early like festivals or something, um, people were saying, "Oh yeah, her breath support's horrible and she needs to work on that." And I'm looking here and it to me it seems that she's definitely worked on it. She doing her little dances and stuff. Like, it was real cute. She to me, she was smart with her time.
Mhm.
Because I think the only other person that had just as much time was Lotto.
Ooh.
Doechii did, but she had someone perform with her. Coco Jones did, but she's a singer, so I think it's a little different. But I felt like it was very smart of her to perform multiple songs with 4 minutes. I think she hit like 3 songs.
Mhm.
So I thought that was very smart. Um, and I like her style. I like what she's wearing. I thought she looked cute. I will say she didn't have the most energy, but to me, that's not her style. Her style's a lot more laid back.
Mhm. Mhm.
Um, and I just really liked that the performance seemed Ice Spice. Like it didn't seem like anybody else was just gonna walk out and just do the performance. It seemed
Right.
very much tailored for her music and her stuff. So I like that. I liked it for
Like
so far. I feel like yeah, so far it was like it's the best. Of course, it should have been the best because she was on the main stage.
right.
But yeah,
Um, I mean, I agree with you. Everything seemed to do what it needed to do. Do I what I say is one of the best performances I've seen, even on female rapper or just rapper in period standards. No, but as someone that I want to say this is really her big, maybe her first actual award ceremony performance. She did good. She had the dancers line up. She had transitions. She was moving. I say I could hear her just fine.
I will
Yeah,
say one thing I want to add is a lot of these rappers these days, their dancers are dressed in this like either it's silver or pink, and it's like they dress the same. It's all one
right.
color. There's not much create, and I'm not even gonna say creativity, but there's not much color. And I like that her dancers had color on. To me, it reminded me more so of like how it used to be, because I feel like it's more like a recent trend where all the dancers wear like one thing, one color, one outfit.
Hmm.
But yeah, that's all I had to say about it. Okay. Well, there's quiet, so I'm gonna move on.
I'm sorry. I mean, that's all I have to say. It was nice, decent. I liked it.
Okay, so the next person was Glorilla. Um, so for me, for me with Glorilla, I just didn't. And then there were a lot of people saying, "Why are they trying to make her sexy? She's not, she's a thug. Like, let her be who she is."
She's
I
still
don't know about.
female.
I don't know about any of that. What I know is that this performance did not fit the song. No matter who the artist is, if she was fine portraying this real feminine, sexy, all red and pink, that's her prerogative. But it didn't fit the song. Like, I just want to rough neck, and then it's like,
That is not her song, but go
oh, it's
ahead.
not. What song was
That's
she
Lola Brooks'
performing?
song.
Oh, what did she perform? I'm
No shade, no shade,
I
no
mean,
shade.
it's the same
But
thing. Like, it's a rougher song. It's not I'm a Barbie girl. Like, it's not that. So I don't
mhm.
know why the set and the performance was I'm Ariana Grande. Like, you don't have to be Ariana Grande to perform. I mean, let the performance fit the song. That was just for me. And people said she didn't look confident. I think she looks like she's having fun. I mean, to me, she doesn't look nervous. To me, she just looks like she's not used to the glitz and
And
glam
I
of
was
a
going to
performance
okay.
that doesn't fit the song.
Well, I agree with you on everything except I do think she seems not unprepared. What's the word? This is not her usual. I'll say that.
Right.
This is not her type of performance usually. And that's okay because this is a bigger stage. She's moving more and doing whatever and she wants to, if this is the type of performance she wants to do, she's going to have to get used to it. But
I
I will
almost
say
don't
I
feel
like
like she takes it as seriously.
maybe not, but I will say I agree with you. I do think the type of performance wasn't fitting the song. Um but other than that, I mean it's similar to the others where it's dancers backing her up, do a little dance, do a little shimmy, you
Yeah,
know.
I agree. It was kind of like, again, Lotto could have performed her song with that same setup and dances and moves and
She
stuff.
did.
Anyway, no, she did not. Um,
Okay.
and that was a main stage. I don't know how big that song is, but I'm surprised she got a whole main stage.
Well, it's not really
Um,
about how big the song is, about big the artist is.
that too. But we gonna move on. I mean, I just don't know. It's
Well,
just, but we're gonna
mhm.
move on to Dochi's performance because
Let's
Dochi,
move
we already
on.
know Dochi is a great performer.
Mhm.
So I was excited to see what she was gonna do with this. Okay, what I will say is, I don't care for the song. I like some of her other music. I don't like some of the other music, and then this is one of the other music I
Mhm.
just don't care for. But I think she could perform super well. So I was like, I don't care. I want to see it. So
Well, what you
she
think?
she brought a lot of choreography. She commanded the stage. She looked really cute. She ain't had no shoes on. I don't know why. I thought that was cute. Um, I think she was really doing her thing, but when it came to and then her mic was on, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Her
at
mic
least for a
had to
little
be
bit.
on. Her mic had to be on for parts of it at least. Cause after during like one of the big like dancing scenes or something like that, like
Mhm,
right before the other people came out, right?
mhm.
Her vocals got, or maybe right after, her vocals got like
No, it was
crunchy.
right after. Cause she said, "What is?" I said, "Hold on, Doichi,
And the
Doichi."
thing is, she was dancing and stuff, so it's not like it
Exactly.
was not like it wasn't like what is happening. Like it's like okay, yeah, she's a little out of breath, but it was just like I would have just I'd have had to sit down,
Take a breath.
right? I'd have been like, to me, I feel like the best performer probably would have known that her voice wasn't there, and either had just skipped the line till she caught her breath, did a little like did a little yeah, like something,
Dosey do or
or
something.
right, or like stand, looked at the crowd, commanded attention, and like gathered herself first. I don't
Right.
know. This is just me. Like I don't perform. I'm not Tiana Taylor. But yeah, her voice was definitely fried by the end of that performance a little bit.
Mhm. It's my turn.
Yeah, and again, it was, but I'm gonna take it back. Again, I don't feel like that matched the song, but go ahead.
Not specifically, because you was talking about dope boys and um, hood women like
And
getting
it was
love,
very, let's
and
go
we
to the
got
beach. Beach, let's go
yeah.
get away.
I was like, why are we at a beach?
Yeah.
We need to be in Brooklyn, the Bronx,
I think it's a pool party. I don't.
Queens. Mhm.
Mm.
Um,
You need to be on the block.
where's
Uh
my
oh.
drink?
What is that? Is
You
that
know,
you shaking your drink?
uh-huh.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna be honest. I like Doichi and everything, and this performance
Now you
was
called
not.
her Doichi.
Is that Dochi?
I thought
Oh,
it's Dochi.
it could be. I always do call her Doichi though. Um, and this performance was not bad at all, but I've seen better from her. I've seen much better from her, and she could have been tired. She could have been out of breath. I get it. I would have been the same thing. I would have probably been on the floor by the end of it. I'm just saying it wasn't her best performance. And I do appreciate though that it was a little bit different, just a little bit different than some of the other performances of the dance, pop pop, move a little bit, dance, pop pop, rap. It was a little bit different. I don't hear you. You talking? He gone, y'all. I guess it's my show now. Yeah, so oh, I will say those men that came on, I'm so glad she brought them out because that's what the sample was for. But
Oh, child. Okay, I got it.
okay, she could have gave them a little bit more time.
Who?
The men that came up there,
No, I wasn't they
they
time to
they what
shine.
they what if you weren't gonna give them more time, don't let them come up.
Well,
They
what was
went
their
up there,
name?
they said
Who
Dipset.
were they?
um,
Sebastian.
there was Ron, Billy and Mike. And they really was just
Okay.
like, "What it is? What's up?" And then walked off. And I was like, "Was that a break for Doichi?"
It wasn't long enough. Um,
You was so
but I mean, it wasn't like I'd have been
well.
like, if I was Dochi, I'd been like, let
Woo.
me be on for 30 seconds more, so like I could eat an orange and sip some juice or
Yeah,
some water.
shiny, shiny.
It's no shade, no shade. I couldn't do it. She did great.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so let's move on to my baby, the best performance of the night, hands down. And
You
I'm
didn't
not
even do
just
some of
saying that
them.
to say that. I'm gonna get there, but I'm
Okay.
going in the row
Okay, go
from
ahead.
what I see on. Oh, you. Ooh. But
I was just saying you was sort of like, "This the best one." I was like, well, "Best
I
for
wasn't
last." But
talking about that. I wasn't talking about no, no. We taking the best for now. The best
okay.
is now,
Now
and
go
that's
ahead and talk
Coco
about it then.
Jones. That's Coco Jones. Because what she did is she walked on that stage with that wet hair and the rain falling down behind her in that sexy black dress, and she said, "I'm gonna sing like you never heard a singer sing before." Now, okay, well maybe that last part was a little dramatic,
Okay.
but
I said, "I'ma let him eat."
I mean, I'm just like she had the smoke, the rain, the black dress that looked wet, her hair looked wet, the smoke, the smoky eye. I mean, like, and she just sang, and she
Mhm.
just sang, and that's what not what a lot of singers are doing. So, like, I appreciate the Crazy for Me Vivo performance of her, moving around, dancing, and the like I love all of that. But sometimes I want to see someone stand, command the stage, and sing the song.
Do the people
And
want a
that's what
song?
she did. That's what she did. She sang the song.
Mhm.
All eyes was on her and her talent. I
Yeah.
felt it.
Yeah, I do appreciate this, and I feel like this is one of her bigger moments since she's blown up again, and I really enjoy this for her. I'm proud of her. She sang beautifully. I know a lot of people were saying that, with the rain and the wet hair and her just standing and singing, reminding them a lot of the early 2000s performances, like with Usher or Danny Kane, the R&B people of the early 2000s, late 90s.
Right.
And yeah, I mean, I can't say no. She was great. She was the best performance, and she didn't do nothing like moving or anything. That just shows you don't have to go out of when you know how to command the stage, you know how to command the stage, and when you have talent, you have talent.
Yeah. Like point blank period.
Yeah. So
But yeah, that's me Vivi. Everybody go stream her album and her deluxe album. Stream Crazy for Me. My favorite song on the album. Stop playing with the kid. You said I missed a couple, but I really only have one other person to talk about.
I should expose you right now, but we're not
You
gonna do
should do
that.
nothing, but let's talk about this last person.
You
Unless you wanna
nasty.
unless unless you wanna talk about more people. The only other person I have left to talk about is Lotto.
That's all I remember.
Oh,
That's
okay.
yeah.
Well, the last person.
Boo.
Stop.
No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Okay, I'm reading a text. Sorry, y'all. Yeah. Okay, so Lotto performed, and I'm gonna let you go first because I don't want to end off this part with negativity. So I'm gonna let you
Oh
go first.
wow. I actually really liked Mulatto's
Oh, then
performance.
let me go first.
No, I'm just playing.
Oh,
Uh no, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I think the only thing I did not like is I don't think her mic was on at all.
oh, her mic was on. She ain't say nothing. Oh no, I'm joking. I'm joking. Go go ahead.
Which I was just like, I don't know. For rappers, I would like your mic on. Sometimes singers, when they're moving, when singers are like have a really dance choreographed performance, I'm like, okay, I can maybe see that being because singing is a little bit different. I'm like, you're not moving that much, you can't have that mic on. Um, so I didn't like that. But other than that, it was pretty standard. It was like most of the other ones. Um, the dancing wasn't bad. You know, she looked good. It was just okay. It was okay.
Are you done?
I'm trying to think of anything else, but everything else is mean. So go ahead.
You finding it?
Yeah, hold
It's
on.
it
Hold
took you
on.
that long to find it?
It does.
Okay, well, I'm gonna be a little bit more honest. I'm not a Lotto hater, but that was not a good performance in my eyes. From the beginning, I was a little bit confused
Oh my.
because I know you're in a store in the music video, but why are
Why
you
you
in
a
a
janitor?
store? No, I don't care about the janitor. That's just delving deeper into the confusion. But on the first confusion, why are you in a store? I didn't get it.
Oh, I did it again.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Like, oh, you or the last episode, I said if you do it one more time, and you did it 65 more times. I said, ah, but no. So no, no, no. What I said, I was so confused when I saw her in the store as a janitor. I'm like, what's going on? And then she wearing that big old black janitor uniform, and I said, okay, well, it's whatever. We know she gonna take it off. The dance was a little. I mean, the dance was fine, but again, I was like, what did I do with the music? Like, what is? How does this match the song?
Hmm.
Um, I don't know. It was just a little crazy to me, and I'm like, isn't she gonna be on the Barbie soundtrack?
Who?
Lotto?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure she is.
Well, what about it?
I'm like, why did you not take that as an opportunity to start your performance in a Barbie box and do rip me out the plastic and come through that?
Now you know good and well she did that. The Barb's would have been
I don't care
saying,
what the Barbs would have said. That makes sense. She's on the Barbie soundtrack and rip me out the plastic. What else? Like, it would have made more sense to rip out of something, rip her out of something.
well, then they rip her out of the janitor to do the.
No, that's not plastic.
It's fantastic.
No. So I don't care what the Barbs would have said. In fact, I thought it would have been good if it started off. It's not chipped. It's not cracked. Boy was
Now
shattered.
shut
And then
up.
the music would have changed to written out the plastic. I'd have been like, girl, no. Mm-mm. Child, mm-mm.
Hello.
Someone just texted me something, child. Mm-mm, I can't do that. Um, but yeah, I was just confused with that. I just felt like it didn't make any sense with the cereal boxes behind her. Then she going to the Tide boxes. Then she going to the wine. I was like, this just doesn't make any sense. It didn't make
You
any
said she
sense.
was actually shopping.
It didn't make sense why she was in a store for me. And I know that people were using like store bags to rip
Was it
themselves out
Teenage
of.
Mutant Ninja Turtle
What?
that texted you?
Yeah, that is so rude to
No,
call.
in the nicest way. I like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Okay, so yeah, that's the one. And then okay, so yeah, my biggest issue is her mic wasn't on. She clearly had a back track or back vocals that were supposed to appear live.
A bad back.
And she forgot, didn't care, I don't know what, but she said, "Watch me say nothing." And that's what she did, nothing. She didn't say nothing. She stuck her tongue out and said, "Ah," but that was
Well,
about it. Like she
give
just didn't.
give her a little leeway
I'm not giving her
because
no
some
leeway.
sometimes it's hard to remember the lyrics when you didn't write them.
I feel like she wrote her verses at least.
Okay,
So I'm not gonna take that away from her. Again, I'm not a hater, but what I will say
I didn't take
is
anything
I
away from her.
don't think the performance is good. Cause why are you not saying the words? If you're gonna lip, make it look at least somewhat live. Like you was just not saying three-fourths of the song. I'm like, it shouldn't be a dance competition.
Mhm.
Like that was so
Well,
confusing to me. I'm like, how do you just do the dances and none of the what's the point?
no, I agree with you, and I mean, it is what it
And then
is.
when
I
she got in the shopping cart, I said, what's going on?
At that point, it was just to transition because she was going back and forth on the stage. I was like, all right. Why'd you get in the car? Even before then, when she got in, she was coughing with the smoking to go into the thing. She, I was like, okay, that's corny, but whatever.
I just it's whatever,
Mm.
man.
But I have something.
Oh,
If
not
we're done with,
again.
if we're done with Lotto, I have something to say about the whole thing in general.
Okay. If you're gonna say it was cheap, we all know it, but go ahead.
No, throw it away. Throw the awards away.
Now.
They and this is for every award show. I'm not going to even say this is for the BET. They don't. I'm gonna sound like Nene Leaks right now. They don't have stars. They don't. They don't have the wow factor anymore. When you had people like Beyonce, Britney Spears, Justin Timberlake, Usher, Madonna, Whitney Houston, when they went to award shows and they got on stage, they really performed and shut it down, and you were excited to see their performances. And these stars nowadays don't get that. They don't get the star factor. They don't give the wow factor. They don't have the same type of stage presence. For even the good ones that have good stage presence, sometimes it's still not what the old stars was given. So it's kind of like uh, the whole thing is just a chop because y'all not doing it.
Okay, well, I disagree with chopping the entire award show. I feel like every award show
When I
is,
say chop, it's not to get rid of it. It's more
well, you
so.
literally said get rid of it.
Okay, well, let me talk about hyperboles.
Anyways, I just feel like
Anyway,
that's just that's just artists today. I just feel like that's the state we're in because of multiple reasons, but I just want to talk about the people in front of me. So we're gonna move on and we're gonna talk about some things that I think BET can just, now that they're transitioning into different ownership, my ideas on how to bring BET back to what its namesake is, black entertainment. So, yeah, let's get into it. So, I just
hmm
think that some of the programming should be centered on uplifting black talent. And there's a lot of black talent right now that are making lanes for themselves. And I don't understand why BET doesn't capitalize on that. So, for example, I used to love the show Clean House, right?
who wants a clean house?
I
With
don't
Niecy
even think that was
Nash.
on BET. I think that was on MTV
Yeah, I don't even think it was on both of them. I think it was on
or something else.
HGTV, wasn't it?
Oh, was it?
I think. Well, let me look it up so I ain't lying.
I mean, I don't know, but now I want to know, what is Esquire Network? Style
Why'd you,
Network. Oh my God,
why
Style
did you
Network.
say it like that?
Oh my God, I forgot about the Style Network. Is that even still going?
They said NBC on the one I looked up, but that could be a different clean house, maybe.
NBC owns a bunch of stuff, so.
Well, yeah, then
But you remember the Style Network?
no.
You don't remember? Oh my God, I can't call this lady that. The girl from the
Jeannie
Real,
Mai.
Jeannie Mai.
I didn't know that was on the Style Network.
Yes. Anyways, so so I thought that if they got Kiki Palmer and some other people to do a Clean House reboot, like instant money. No?
Mm-mm. The only thing I hesitated, I wish they could get other people to do things. So I'm like, there's plenty of other people that could host it and still be funny.
Like who?
But I see what you mean. Like, I'm just like an unknown person. Like I feel like
No,
black
because I
people are
mean
funny in
Niecy Nash
general.
was known before Clean House, wasn't she?
Yeah.
So why would you now get an unknown person? The whole point is to uplift black talent. Yeah, you could give people a chance, but not on like these iconic shows. Like you need somebody who's gonna like bring their name with the Clean House name. Now, other stuff like original shows and stuff like that, of course. But for me, when I see Clean House, I want to see a black person I know. But that's just me, shit. That's just me. And then I thought that they should have like cooking network type shows, but with predominantly black talent. Like we see a lot of black chefs on Instagram and
hmm
Twitter and TikTok right now, and they're getting a big following. Even T and Coco was huge, and the first season was them cooking. And I'm just like, we don't there aren't any really predominantly black shows, and I say shows that has multiple seasons that is predominantly catered to black people unless it's on like a streaming service.
Mhm.
And I'm just like, that's cute and all, but I feel like there you could do better. Like BET, you BET is literally black entertainment. You should have the most reach out of any entertainment thing network.
Well, I'm about to say the variety they could have off of just doing other shows while black is exponential. Exponential. That's the word. Um,
But yes, go ahead.
ugly. But also, I feel like also with the how big content creation have gotten now, from TikTok to YouTube to whatever, why aren't you getting some of these up and coming black people that are doing it on their own and giving them their time to shine? I'm like, if Terrell had his show on BET,
See, I was getting there. See, you're doing too much. I was getting
oh,
there.
I'm sorry. Well, go ahead.
But no, I agree. So I feel like Terrell should have been, and the thing is, these networks are very controlling. You're gonna
Yeah,
have to give these people their freedom and their money. And
right.
their money. Cause he's doing it all alone successfully.
Hmm.
But I thought that it would have been great to give him a TV show like called like The Blue Wall with Terrell. And basically what he does on YouTube is purely just transferred over to BET. And I feel like other than like trying to control somebody, I feel like give him fully creative control and give him his money so that he would feel inclined to do so, but
Hmm.
also allow him to create additional content if he feels for his channel.
Right.
I'm
I
like,
agree.
to me, but you know what network, do it our way, do it this way. You can't post on your channel no more, and you ain't getting no money. It's like you can't do that. BET needs to uplift these people
You're not
and make
giving
sure
them
that
any incentive to actually want to do something on your channel.
network. This ain't
Oh,
no
yeah.
tube. No, I'm just
Whatever.
you keep on sucking your teeth.
Did I
Do it
do it again?
again.
Oh,
Yes. Like, oh
oh,
my god, it's killing
oh,
me.
I'm sorry.
But okay, so I thought another type TV show they could have is whatever Egypt Sherrod wanted to do it. We
Shut
we
up.
an
Shut
an
up.
HGTV like show with Egypt Sherrod. First of all, Egypt Sherrod has look at her resume. I mean, she can do it. She can do it all. Her and her husband have done it all. They can do it all. Rely on them. Like, I don't know if they want to. I feel like they would simply because I mean they shop around well, I wouldn't say shop around, but they've done plenty of HGTV shows. They've done plenty of them, not just one. So I'm just like, I feel like they may be the type to, to do something like that. So reach out
Hmm.
to them. Like, I just don't understand. And it's in Atlanta. You already know how, like, I think BET is based out of Atlanta, or at least Tyler Perry stuff is. So it's not like you're going far from home to reach out to these people.
Right.
And I'm
Mm,
just like, black people love HGTV and the Food Network.
right.
Steal their ideas. And you can change it a little bit. I mean, they can't say, "Oh, it's our idea to show people houses." Like you really can't. Like it's our idea to flip houses. No, it's really not. Like
Hmm.
just don't steal their font. Like
Shut up.
I mean, like I just feel like y'all have so many opportunities to do stuff. Just do it. Okay, so another one I had, an idea I had is we already know Mark from RDC World has always wanted to be a director. I hear that they're doing an anime.
Hmm.
BET should have been the first to swipe that up for distribution. Should have been first.
They would never do that.
I don't care what they should have done. I'm telling you what they should be doing.
The only reason I wouldn't think that BET as a whole would do that is because still although how popular anime has become to the black consumer, I feel like they don't see. I feel like the higher ups don't see that. They feel.
It's the thing. It
I
doesn't
would feel like.
matter. Look at the money.
Well, I'm with you. I just
Look
feel like
at the
they
money.
would
It
think
is
that
money to
the
be made.
you gonna let me speak,
No.
bum. Like I was saying, I feel like they would think it doesn't match well with the actual network, so they would never do it.
See, that irritates me because from what we see on BET, all you think we are rappers. Not all of us are rappers. It's called
Well,
BET,
they
not
they also have the
RET.
Tyler Perry shows
It's
where
not
we're
yeah,
baby
okay.
mamas and deadbeats and
What is Tyler
backstabbers.
Perry that is much different from the rappers rapping community?
Well, the deadbeats and stuff be lawyers and
I'm
doctors.
sure the people who are like my booty hole brown, I'm
Huh?
sure they're watching Tyler Perry. I'm sure. That ain't a different audience.
Ooh wee! All right.
Like, okay, well, great. You have the audience for Tyler Perry, but we need more of an audience. It's called black entertainment. You cannot make black people a monolith in your own. I don't even know if that's the word to use, but you can't make them a stereotype on your own network. You need to show all sides of blackness. Like be for real. That's why I'm like they need to diversify their shows because they can have reach from so many different people. Who do you know loves one network and watches every single show on that network?
Right.
Who says, "Oh my god, I just love ABC sitcoms. That's all I watch." Maybe the big ones that everybody loves, but you're not just sitting on ABC network the entire day watching reruns and new shows. People go throughout stuff. Oh, they're not gonna like anime. Okay, but these people are. You
Right.
need to diversify your shows because no one is sitting on one network the whole day. And I think a black anime would do wonders. Wonders. And there's so many creators, black creators like on Twitter who have manga, who have ideas for anime, and they're starting to sell it on their own and they're getting money for it.
Yeah.
Lift them up, give them a bigger opportunity.
And also, when it comes to things like I want to say, if I'm correct, I believe BET has a like a black dating show or a dating show. I wish they would do something like their own, where almost like their own reality shows, their own stuff. Like you really
Yeah.
could do so much because
I mean,
you,
isn't that where College Hill was from, BET?
yeah,
But somehow, somewhere, somebody else has rebooted it.
yeah. I'm like, even when it comes to Love and Hip Hop, how it was on, what was it on at first, and then just moved to MTV.
I don't know, child. Some type of oxygen type network.
Yeah, well, I'm just like, how y'all let MTV get something that predominantly black people look at,
Oh my
and
God, the
y'all took it.
Braxtons. They should have picked up the Braxtons when they were going through their little thing.
I don't think the Braxtons wanted to continue. I think
They
that was
did. They did want to continue their show. They wanted to be paid fairly.
well, the BT
They
wasn't gonna do
said they
it.
said they were getting paid less than the staff recording them.
I'd break every camera.
Like,
I'd break every camera. No,
yeah.
but that's the thing. I don't think BET would want to pay.
I don't care. I'm not saying what BET was doing, wants to do. I'm saying what they should do and what's going to make
Well,
them money and also reflect well on what they were supposed to be. And that's black entertainment. You can't make money with scared money.
you gotta make millions to owe
You got to
millions.
make millions to owe millions. But yeah, so something like that. Okay, so I have okay, so one thing, Marseille Martin.
Hmm.
She is putting great wonderful productions out with like I think it's Nickelodeon. She had the movie. She's still doing acting roles. Why
I want
have
to
you
say she
not?
has a show coming out on Disney too.
So maybe it's the Disney one I'm thinking about. Maybe it's not Nick. I don't know. But why have you not said, Marseille, if you want to make a show, let's make a show?
Let's make a show.
What's her name?
Debbie Ryan. I
Issa
went to.
Rae.
Oh,
Shut up. You
I
so
thought you were gonna say that she should go onto the
the president
network,
of or whatever. It was
the
like,
president of BT, and he say, "I'm gonna make history."
and that's what we did.
I
But
said,
no, I'm
"Okay,
just like
Debbie."
Issa Rae. Why did y'all not go up to Issa Rae after she left HBO and been like, we all we have
Hey,
to do is cut the check.
how you doing?
That's all we have to do is cut the check. That's all we have to do. I don't understand why y'all weren't trying to get another season of that show Candy and well not Candy, but Todd did. Who's scared of Todd? Like that was to
What's another
me
season of that one?
where all those singers made
I think they
made a
are
girl
doing the
group.
second one, aren't they?
Okay, but the thing is you had all famous people. Have you ever thought about non-famous people?
Um, like another making the band.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they would have to then.
No,
Um,
all you have to do is get a house, put 7 wannabe singers in the house with well-known producers. They're gonna act right.
not even that. I'm saying, uh, there has to be some goal at the end. If you're getting singers together, you're gonna have to have some sort of record company that you're gonna be able to promote them with. Singers aren't just gonna
It's
go on there to.
Candy. No, that's it's literally the same goal. They're gonna push the album the same way. You
Oh, so
make
you're
the
saying
songs
that?
on the show. We're gonna make the album or EP, whatever they want to do. And when it comes out, we're gonna push it out. You don't have to stay in the group. If you want to stay in the group, that's cute. There's no promise of a tour. It's a possibility, but there's no promise of a tour off the album. It's just if you it's literally for people to promote themselves.
Mm,
And I'm like, that's an incentive. You don't have to stay in a girl group, but the incentive is that you're pushing yourself.
hmm.
So yeah, I'm just like, to me, y'all are like wasting opportunities. Or sorry, I did it too. Or the
Stop
four.
it.
Okay,
Hmm.
but you do it like every other second. Uh, the show like the four, I'm like, don't bring Diddy back. Don't bring Megan the Trainer back. Don't bring the guy who was raping people back.
Ooh,
Don't bring DJ Khalid back. Please don't bring them people
I
back.
was like, I was trying to think of, we the best. That's what it is. Okay.
Yeah, no, don't bring them people back. Bring real talented people. Um, and you just need four. Like it's not The Voice. It doesn't need to be like famous people. But bring some
Really, all
people
you need
there.
is three.
To be honest, yeah. Like just there's just so many ideas out. And then oh, and I'm like the XXL freshman freestyles and
Ugh.
stuff.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't like them people either.
y'all could be
But
doing that. Yeah.
y'all could be doing almost like documentary episodes.
Well, you know what the sad part is? I don't know if it was MTV or if it was something else. What is that old TV show that they used to push? Not
106
106 in
Park.
part. Not 106 part. It was they tried to bring it back with DJ Fly, not Young Fly. The what's the thing that looked like he had beetle in the middle of his head? What's that show that
DC
you?
Young Fly.
Yeah, I can't remember the show name, but it had Carson Crest or Carson Daly as the
Oh, TRL.
TRL. I'm like, y'all
I
could be
don't
doing
know. To me, I don't bring it back. Just
redo
revitalize
something.
the show with a
Yeah, yeah.
different
I don't
name.
mean
Yeah.
bring them those show actually back, but
Right.
I'm like,
Okay.
y'all have these shows back in the day doing all this. I feel like BET had some of them, and then y'all stopped. It's like this is what the people are waiting for. Bring them
Child.
back.
I mean, yeah, I just don't get it. Yeah, but those are like my biggest ideas. And it's just like you really just have to it's almost like you have to think of it as a nonprofit. And that's gonna like piss people off and be like, it's not a nonprofit, it's a network. And I'm like, okay, but the whole point is to uplift black talent. You're not
Mhm.
gonna make any money trying to F over people. It's just not gonna work.
Yeah,
And there's so many black people, so many black creators that are making a name for themselves, and it's just like they're doing it all alone. They have no backing. So I don't want you to reach out to them and then like try to sign a contract where they get three pennies and a shovel. But I mean BET at this point is almost like unnecessary.
I agree. I
Yeah.
mean, it
And
doesn't do
then
anything that other places don't do.
right.
I mean, MTV has become a big supporter of the black um, voice with reality shows, singers.
Yeah, but MTV ain't doing well itself. So
That is very true. I mean, you ain't never lying.
and then also for the BET Awards, isn't it just for music?
I think. Mm,
Because I'm like, why is it just for music? Why do you not have it for fashion, for movies? I'm like, unless they have their own for that, but I don't remember any.
I don't think so. I'm gonna say no, but I can't remember fully.
Because it doesn't make sense to me that
I
BET
know
is just for
majority
music.
is. I know majority is music. They might have a humanitarian award here or there, but
But I'm like, you don't invite the black excellence. You keep inviting, and I hate to say it,
the Ratchets.
you keep inviting these ratchet Zeus Network
Ooh,
D-list
not you talking about
celebrities.
Natalie.
I am. But I'm just like, I don't get it. Like there are real black celebrities. Like invite the real black celebrities. Like to me, it should be something that who played the Queen of Wakanda? Oh my god. Now you don't
Um,
know.
the Angela Bassett.
Yes, yes. I feel like this should be something that like Angela Bassett, um, people of her stature and her relevance would like want to attend. Like it's their Grammys, it's their
Hmm.
Emmys, it's their everything. Not this is where not it's to me it's a like I love the idea of the cookout, but it's too much of the cookout from Medea.
Ooh,
Like you
well,
what's that video going around of the girl like hey pink, my booty hole brown, and then the
the pastor.
yeah, the church singer is looking like what the F is this? And I'm just like that's to me that's how it comes across like this is for the rappers, the attention
This is
seekers.
for my jiggers, the jiggers.
Child, yes, it's for the younger crowd. And it
Hmm.
shouldn't be that way. It should be for all black people, all black experiences.
True,
But that's
I
that's
agree.
just my take on it.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
It's sad to see what it become, but I'm gonna say
And
I
the
don't see
scariest
in the
part
near
about it,
future of them doing better.
right, and the scariest part about it is you see Tyler Perry and it's just like I don't see any growth for BET with him.
Well,
I didn't see it with Diddy. I didn't see it with Tyler Perry, and I really don't see it with Spike Lee either. So I mean, I need Jay Z, and child, that's even like what's gonna happen. But I need somebody who cares about Black culture and who wants to, in a philanthropic, I don't know the word way, help uplift. I want somebody who wants to look at these Black creators and say, I want to make them money.
hmm,
Now I want to get my money back and I want to make a little something too, but I want to make them money. I
I
want
feel you.
them to
Ooh,
succeed.
hmm.
But that's probably a lot of people with not enough money.
Well,
Like, yeah. mm But that's all I had to say.
Yeah,
That's all you
I
got
agree
to
with
say.
yeah, I agree with you. It is what it is. We'll see when, because I don't know if they ever
We ain't
finalize
gonna
who
see.
actually.
We already know that it ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, I mean, maybe, if Tyler Perry does buy it, maybe he will add some benefit, to the network. Maybe.
You know, we don't know. Mm, I don't know. Every part of me is like, I don't trust Tyler Perry to do anything with it. So give it to somebody else. But if he has the money, he wants to do it. I just hope he does great things with it.
I agree. Hopefully.
If not
I mean,
for, go ahead.
I say that, but I don't watch BET. So,
But I feel like that's the issue. You know what I mean?
hmm
Like, there's nothing to watch for that. Not for me, and not for my audience. Not for me sitting in the audience. There's nothing on there for me. Now there may be plenty of stuff for other people, other audiences, because like I keep saying, black people are not one audience. There's many audiences within us. But I just thought that it would have been so great to have Halle Bailey on BET, like on a talk show or something, and they say, "We see the hate that you get for being the Little Mermaid, and I wanted to let you know that everybody at BET says F them, and we're here and we're supporting you, and we're ride or die for you, and we're gonna go support this movie for you." And every time that you're like, "Oh my God, this may be too much," you think about BET because BET got your back, and that's on that.
well, BET really don't have the backs of blacks when they try to make fun of Nikki. So,
Well, that's why you don't let interns type too many things. You got to look over that before they press send. But
might
yeah,
end up without a job.
you know what? Bye. We so we're gonna end here. Thank you everybody for coming to our channel. My channel, but our channel for right now, because yeah. But my name is
Thank
Denham
you.
again. Please subscribe. Please comment on everything that we talked about. Who did you like that Lotto just dance the entire time and it was like a dance competition? Did you do you love Coco Jones like I love Coco Jones? What do you think BET can do? Are you scared of Tyler Perry like I am? Like, just say what you need to say in the comments. You know what I'm talking about? Like share this video, talk to your friends about it. Sebastian, what you want to say?
Yeah. Just let us know what you think in the comments. Do you think that we're crazy? Do you think that BET
And I ain't
is
crazy. And I ain't crazy. I know I'm
is
not
actually pretty
crazy.
good, and we're just being bougie, uptight,
I
blacks?
am
Oh,
bougie. And they
just
need
oh,
content for the bougie blacks that don't want to see someone get slapped and then the other person turn the wrong way and fall on the ground and then get up and they hat twisted and then the next thing they hat twisted the other way. It's not everybody wants to see that. Oh well. Point blank period. The bougie person said.
other than that, I am Sebastian Minaj, Sebastian Minaj. You can find me on all platforms: Twitch, YouTube. Well, I almost said Billboard, like I'm an artist. Instagram
Okay.
as the Monica. And
Please.
thanks for watching or listening, whatever you do.
Clean house. The projects. Oh.
Now that's not. Mm-mm.